Right now at 5:30, Tommy Ziegler's fight for freedom is running into some headwinds. A key defense witness for the convicted murderer testified the science does not point to Ziegler as the killer of 4 people decades ago.
But as West 2's investigative reporter Greg Fox explains, that same witness admitted to mistakes when questioned by the state.
When you wrote that report, you'd never visited the location where these murders happened, did you?
Defense witness and forensic expert Richard Eikelenboom was the target of a tough cross-examination by the prosecutor as convicted mass murderer Tommy Ziegler watched and listened. Eikelenboom testified for the defense during an earlier round of DNA testing 9 years ago, but admitted under state questioning he hadn't seen the latest round of more sophisticated tests until summer and was under a tight deadline to prepare his findings for the defense. He also admitted that when he wrote the report, he did not have copies of the medical examiner's findings in the killings of Ziegler's wife Eunice, her parents Perry and Virginia Edwards, and Charlie Mays, a customer of the Ziegler furniture store where the murders occurred in 1975.
When you wrote your report back in August 2025, you did not have copies of the autopsy reports, did you?
No.
In fact, you reviewed those autopsy reports only within the past couple weeks.
Correct.
And he further admitted he never saw the best photographic evidence of the scene, and when he did see them, did not update his report. Earlier, under questioning by the defense, that same witness seemed more sure of his findings. Findings he claims do not point to Ziegler as the killer. He pointed to the DNA testing on nearly 4 dozen items of clothing for Ziegler and the 4 murder victims, which reveal that none of the blood from Ziegler's family members was found on Ziegler's clothing.
Yeah, I would expect blood stains, blood spatter coming onto the one who beat him and the one who shot him.
Only May's blood was on Ziegler, possibly from Ziegler crawling on the floor to a phone after he claims he was shot in the stomach. Covering Orange County, Greg Fox, West 2 News.